Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey guys, I just want to chat. I just want to chat. I feel like all the vlogs are like they just got to be about something, and I don't know, like for what, like why? Hold on. Yeah. So I don't know. I just want to have like a regular vlog because I've had a really bad like 2 days, and it's my fault. Kind of. I mean, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just got a lash stuck in my eye. Wow, yep. And I just say kinda because, like, I can't help that I'm fed up, you know? But I'm sure somebody watching is gonna be like, no, you can help it. Like, no. I mean, with my whole journey on wanting to do YouTube, because YouTube is my main goal. Like, I just use, to be very honest, I just use my other apps to push my YouTube content. Like, and by what I mean by that is just by like using it to get people to watch it, like get people to see me on Instagram, see me on TikTok, see me on Facebook, and then direct them to my YouTube. But YouTube is the app that I've always wanted to be on. So with my whole journey, I just feel like, I mean, people who know me, of course, you know, are just gonna, they know that I'm a regular person and go through regular things. But I feel like the people who don't know me, because there are a few subscribers who I don't see every day. I know of them, but I don't know them, and they don't really know me. Some of them, or some of you guys, we went to high school together, but like, you know, like that's it. So I just feel like in a lot of situations on social media, someone's life looks a certain way on the media, and then like, because by my social media you'll never know that I've been like being torn down for weeks just because of the situations in life. And I just feel like by sharing that, and I feel like this is going to be one of those videos that I don't necessarily post. I think it'll find you when it's supposed to find you. So I'm going to try to, you know, just leave it. It's like one of those videos, you know, not really share it or post it like on my other medias. I'm just going to post it to YouTube and just let it be that. Let it find you if it's supposed to find you type thing. But basically just making it to know, to let you know that you're not alone, you know, in life. Dude, look at my phone, dude. It's all cracked and messed up. It's just another, that's just another thing that like literally has happened. I think I want to do this every week though. How I'm feeling right now, because I love like being in front of the camera, like taking pictures, you know, like talking to the camera. I think of it like a diary sometimes, but stuff that I'm obviously willing to post for the world to see it and hear about it. So I think, just so you guys know, you're not alone. Life's hard, and I've been trying to like, and I've done a really, really good job, and I'm proud of myself for it. But I just hate that I feel like I did a good job. So okay, let's go back so that you guys kind of get a grasp. So November was frustrating for me I got news about something that it was just like, I felt like it set me back again. And so cried about it, pouted about it, whatever, got over it. December was good. I cut some people off in December, just because I felt like things were inconsistent. It wasn't benefiting me. It was hurting me more than it was helping me. And some of these people, all of the people that I either deal with or have in my life, I do love them dearly. Even the people that aren't in my life anymore, the love doesn't just go away. So, these people that I ended up having to cut off, it's not like one guy, it's not like one girl, it's not like a group of friends. I'm being very discreet about it so that you would only know what I'm talking about if I literally told you the person. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't try to, because you don't know. But I cut some people off, or a person, and I love them dearly, and I do want said person in my life, but it feels like every time I let them back in, and I let them back in because I'm the reason that we don't talk, or I'm the reason that we do talk, or I'm the reason, like, I'll cut that person off, and then, I'll open the door to start communicating again, and it's not unhealthy, so to say, but it's also, I think I am so, I don't know a word for it. You ever felt like your feelings are too deep into it, or like you love too hard, and so like that's the issue. It's like, oh, I just love too much, or like I love you too much, or like something like that. That's kind of how I feel. Like I care too much, and so when we get in this rhythm or this routine of talking, and then we stop, or like, oh my gosh, even being on the phone, like, I like to be on the phone. Like, I just do sometimes. Like, sometimes I want my alone time, but I think because I live by myself, I always have my alone time. So I'll just like to sit on FaceTime, or like, chop it up. Like, I'll literally go through my contacts and just call whoever, whenever, why, like, it doesn't matter. So, when we get into that routine and then it stops, now I'm in my feelings and I'm upset, and now we need to have a conversation because why is the routine changed? You know what I'm saying? And so it's always a conversation needed to be had, and it was just draining. But so now that was in December. So now let's go to January. And right now it's going to seem like everything is based off this person, but it's going to seem like everything's based off this person, but there's more to it. It's literally not just that. So, okay, January was a good month. I prayed it in. Now, mind you, the situation from November, this is from November all the way until right now. Like, and my nails are different because these fell off. I was mad and I bit these off, and then, I don't know, I just needed to, I don't know, just ignore it. Literally just don't ignore about it. But yeah, January was a good month. New Year's, I prayed in my 2024, and I was having a good January. Like, I only had like one upset day in January, and I was like, what? I was like, and I said it in like one of the last vlogs, I was like, if this happens, like, every time I pray my year in, I was like, I'm gonna pray my year in every single time. Like, there's no question about it. Like, I'm going to. Yeah. My sister's birthday was yesterday, so spam in the comments, happy birthday to my sister. My older sister, Lena. So, yeah, January was good. February got a little rough. Softball started to get rough. yeah, February was a roller coaster, honestly. And now March is not starting off great. Just because, like, I'm just so tired and I'm drained, and I feel like I tried to, because I talked to one of my professors who, I talked to her about a lot of stuff. I can talk to her about whatever, whenever, I have a lot of adults at my school that I go to and I talk to, and like a mentor mentee type of thing. I have a lot. I literally have like 5 or 6 adults at school that I go to. I think more than that. Oh my goodness, it's more than that. Yeah, that I just go to in a time of need, or even if I don't need to, I can just talk to them about anything. So my professor is one of them, and we were talking one time about, vows, and I might mess this up word for word, but it was about how the power of the tongue, and how that the power of the tongue is real and it's serious, and like essentially those are vows that you're making for yourself. So if you say like niggas ain't nothing, or you know what I'm saying, like, then you're only gonna attract guys who are like that. Or, my life is crazy, my life is bad or trash, or whatever that you want to say. Like, those are things that are essentially are gonna come true because you're speaking that on yourself and on your own life. So, and that goes back to me saying how I just said, like, I just been tired, because after her and I had that conversation, and yes, she's an adult, but when we sit down in those, we know when it's time to be professor and student, and we know when we can sit here and just talk as females, girls, women, whatever. Like, we know when, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes when I'm talking to her, I'm like, girl, like, I just can't do it. Like, I'm just this, that, and the third. So anyways, that just goes back to me talking about how I'm tired. And so after her and I had that conversation about the vows and like power of the tongue and things like that, I just tried to refrain from saying things like I'm tired and like talking about like just whatever I say. And I was doing good, but now I'm overwhelmed again. I'm trying to trust God's word because I don't hear him or see him working things out for me. You know? So, I mean, and just in case anyone can relate, like, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know what else to say whenever I am tired and overwhelmed and drained, and like when things aren't working for me, I'm automatically like, oh, spiritual warfare, like, because what else is it? What other explanation do I have? And I understand that all adversity isn't to like knock me down and stuff. Like, some of this stuff I just have to go through, but it just seems like I've been going through the same one thing since, I want to say November, but to be honest, it's happened way before that. And it was my fault. It was my fault, but I took care of what I had to take care of, and like, it just shot me back down in November. And then it's like, so I'm like, okay, after I pouted about it for that first time, I was just like, okay, like, cool, moving on, let's go to the next thing. And like, I don't know, this past week, now my car doesn't work and it's expensive to get it fixed. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to add up my paycheck, because I'm sure my mom and my dad will help me, yes, but it's very expensive, so I don't expect them to just have the money just laying around. Like, it is expensive. It's too much. And I have an Audi. You guys know that. And this is most of the things. I do get my car fixed like at a regular shop. Like, people say Audis are expensive and these foreign cars are expensive. The truth is, it just depends on what is wrong with the car. Because 3 months ago, my spark plugs were messed up, and the same place that told me I need to take it to Audi to get it fixed, they fixed my spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything. That was kind of expensive too, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't compared to what the issue is now. Okay. But these things are also expected with my car, because when I got my car, I should have gotten a tune-up, but I spent so much. When I got it, I was broke, because the only money I had, I was saving up for the car, and that was everything I had. And so once I got it, I didn't have no gas money. So I don't know. So yeah, my car is messed up. I just showed you guys my phone. That happened the other night, and like, I think I just got to a point where I'm just like, I feel like I've been holding on for so long. And I know that doesn't mean like it's time to give up just because I'm not seeing anything, or like that. Like, I understand that. I know that. But that doesn't mean I can't be freaking tired, dude. Like you guys can't act like you go through stuff and you're never tired. Like, what? Don't do that. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. And I feel like in this series that I'm doing, like, I also want to, as long as I have permission from the people who come to me, like, some people's situations, I think, you know what I really enjoy doing? I really enjoy, like, helping other people and, like, making them feel better, like, mentally and spiritually. And I kind of learned, like, this morning, like, because my little brother texted me, he was frustrated. He texted me, he was frustrated. And one of my other friends from work, she also texts me a lot when she's frustrated. And then I have an ex that we're really, really, really close. We are like best friends. And he texted me, he was frustrated, but he wasn't trying to put any pressure on me because he knew that I was already having a hard time. And like, I've been crying for like a few days straight, and like currently, like, this happened today. And so I was telling him, I was like, no, I was like, that's not how this works. Like, because he said, like, oh, I'm aggravated, and like, he was like, but I'm not trying to talk about it because I know you're already going through something, da da da. I'm like, that's not how this works. I'm like, you pour into me and I pour back into you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's how we made it this far. Like, we are best friends for this reason. Like, just because I'm having a bad day doesn't mean, you know. So I don't know, that really just helped him feel better a little bit. And that just goes to saying, like, I enjoy helping people feel better. So like, as long as it's okay with them, I would like to use like what they're talking about or how I help them get through it in, like, you know, these little talks or whatever. Yeah, as long as it's nothing too deep, and obviously I wouldn't put names out there or things like that, but because I think we're all going through something. I saw this, was it a TikTok or a video, some kind of reel or short form video, and they said people are either going through something, about to go through something, or just got out of going through something. And I just can't get that out of my head. Like, I think it's true. And whether, if you watch this video, like, while you're going through it, like, you know, we're going through it on the same time, or or you're about to go through something, and this just kind of helps you. It stays in the back of your mind, just so like, just so you have it when you need it. But I don't know. I'm just like trying to change what I say, like that I'm tired and I'm exhausted and drained and mentally and physically and da 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 da. Like, but some adversity I just don't know how to deal with. But it's like, I don't even know what triggered me the other day that made me so fed up. Because even after my car, and they were like, my mom was like, don't drive until we can get it fixed. 3 years ago, I probably would have pitched a fit. Like, I probably would have pouted. But like, now I haven't. And sometimes I don't know if that's the strength that God's given me that I ask for every day, or I don't know if I'm genuinely just like, I don't care anymore about the things that go on in my life and everything that goes wrong, because I feel like things don't work out in my favor. And they do. They do. I know that every day I'm still living in the promises that, God promised me, and the things that God promised me. But sometimes it's just like, I just feel like I put so much pressure on myself to like be a good person and be a woman of God. You know what I'm saying? And like, sometimes too, I feel like, not all of them, but I do feel like sometimes it's some of the adults, because they act like they've never been in this position, Like, not all of them. Not all of them. But some of the adults just act like we can't mess up. And I feel like sometimes I don't want to talk to certain people about certain things, or stuff like that, because you're giving me advice as if you've never like been in college, and like, or even not even be in college, just like you've never like been young. And like, and I feel like some adults don't understand either. We are living in a totally different time. Like, we are living in a totally different time. Like, things are easier to access, easier to get to, easier to like everything is different. And trust me, I know that history repeats itself, but I don't know, I just feel like things obviously would be different had we been raised 12, I don't know, however many decades ago. But I don't know, it makes me hesitant. Just talk to some people, just because I know. And it's not that, like, I'm not scared of being told the truth. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. I can take the truth. It's not that the truth is hard. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people just talk like they've never, like, you talk like you've never been mad at God before. You talk like you've never sinned before. You're judging me like you've never sinned before. I'm telling you and being vulnerable with you about my pain, and you're acting like you've never been in pain before, or been hurt, or even how, like, there are so many people my age who continuously go back to people and things and places that they know is not good for them. And then you talk to an adult about it, and maybe instead of like redirecting us, they just tell us that it's wrong, which we already know, because I'm obviously crying and I am being ripped to shreds. Like, I know that, You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you get it, you get it. But hopefully nothing hurts anyone's feelings, because honestly, this is literally my YouTube. And I am a queen under construction. That quote is from Rachel, this lady. And I'm not perfect. And I'm literally every day just trying to be a better woman of God and tell myself that it's okay, that things are not working out. Like, that I feel like my life is not, I don't know what my life is. Like, it's not bad. Like, I still literally live by myself on campus or off campus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a job. Both jobs that I have are very what's the word? Like, they are very flexible with my schedule. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still very blessed, and I'm 110% aware of that. But you know, and I understand, like, I gotta focus on the good things and the things that I do have and stuff like that. But you can't act like I can't get soft sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand I'm one of the tougher soldiers and everything like this and whatever. But stop, and I feel like this is for people in general, stop making other people feel like they can't be weak every once in a while. Like, stop making me feel like I can't, like, just have a bad day. Like, yes, I'm so grateful. I can still be grateful and not have a 110% great day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It sounds a little bit hypocritical, but, like, it's just the reality of it. Like, every day is not gonna be an amazing day, and that's literally the reality of it. But I'm still so blessed. I know that I am. You know, I have my YouTube. We just hit 400 subscribers. My TikTok, I have 50K on TikTok. Like, my reels on Facebook are doing insane numbers. I just got 24,000 views on one video. You know, my family loves me so much. I can talk to them about anything. You know, like, I'm just so blessed. Like, every single day I go out and come back home safely. And I have all my, like, I can see, I can hear, I can touch, I can smell, I can walk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm blessed. I know that I'm blessed. I just feel like, others need to understand that it's okay for me to have a bad day too. Like, and I've held it together for so long. I feel like it's okay that I was angry. You know what I'm saying? For holding it together for so long. So, I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to make it a little personal session, personal talk. Because I feel like it's needed every once in a while. Like, dude, we see all these people, these creators, and they just post, like, the good stuff. You know? And so I think every once in a while we need to see, if not every day, like, we need to see the reality of it. Like, we're not okay every single day. We just post what we think you want to see. And we don't think you want to see us sad. And this is coming from the creative side of me. Like, I think some people, those who are sad, want to see that they're not alone. And so that's why I'm making this video, because you're not alone. I'm sad too, girl. I'm sad too. Like, I'm literally sad. I'm not sad. See, this is what I'm talking about with the vows and stuff. I'm not sad. I'm just I just had a rough patch, a rough few days, and I'm so blessed because today, you know, I ask God for strength every day. That's one of the prayers that I pray every single day, is for Him to give me wisdom and strength, because there's so many things in life that I cannot handle on my own. There's nothing in life that I can handle on my own. And I need God to walk with me every step of the way. So I pray for strength all the time. And so after I had those 2 rough days, I feel like I'm getting my strength back. So just so you know, it's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay to feel, well, someone told me not to feel bad for myself, but it's hard. Like when I do something dumb and I'm like, girl, now I gotta live with that. I mean, nothing crazy, but you know, like, you know, you just do something and you're like, wow, I did that. Can't take it back, but like, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for 400 subscribers. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. Every subscriber, you're literally helping me make, you're just helping me, like, literally, you're helping one of my dreams come true. And I wouldn't have any of this without God and you guys' support. So I just love you guys and I thank you. And I hope you have a great day. I'm easy to talk to. I'm a good person to talk to. So if anyone's watching this video and you just need some guidance or some help or a motivational quote, I can give you some quotes now. I'm good at quotes. So if anyone needs that, you can always text me, call me, DM me, comment, whatever. Whatever you need, whatever you want, I got you, boo. Because I might be sad, but I can always help somebody else feel better. Period. Bye, Wookie.